So I think I'm gonna do this video first, and I should be able to just quick play this one. That way I feel better about myself, ethics-wise, as we get into Goi's, well, actually, Goi's Okiri's birthmark character exclusive random item Koji. Because yeah, even if you could skip it, I mean, I pretty much start the gameplay right away. So, yeah, knowledge, second, Takashi, strength, light, and charisma. So I don't know if this week is gonna turn out the way I, specifically plan it. I certainly hope so, but if it doesn't, well, I've done my best. So, yeah, I'm looking at what I have on my notes, and I'm like, oof, there's a lot. Anywho, yeah, we're gonna do kind of a standard item run, or try, and I've tested out what I can, but not really everything I wanted to, so again, if something crashes, I guess that's staying in the video. But otherwise, it's gonna be a slower one, if for no other reason than to enjoy the mystery. I swear I'm not trying to pad for time, but I mean, if I end up dying, like, at the beginning of the second mystery, then, I mean, we'll see. So, I also have to make a note of which things I take, but for now, yeah, we're not gonna really spoil, quote-unquote, anything. These mysteries are from the community in the Discord, specifically. So, scary story of, of the surveillance syndicate. It's talk of the internet. Mass reports online have broken out of people being followed by shadowy figures. Danger lurks around every corner, with capitalization. Who are these ne'er-do-wells, and what do they want with the innocent people of this world? Reports commonly state, being followed by red cars and clandestine figures. Continuing on page 19. But yeah, and I'll usually try to give credit, but sometimes I didn't. Again, there was not a lot, but there is a lot enough that I would get confused. That said, we're still going to do the standard things, which are to check the police station, get a weapon, get stuff, and get as prepared as we can be so we don't die. I was thinking of actually doing these mysteries on cultists, but decided not to. So, if anything, I would do the test on cultists as I proceed to not want to take that. And, yeah, 3 damage. At least I get prep attack, but, anywho. So we'll do Monument once, and we'll move on with life. Unless we see something in the History Club, but we don't. Well, Book of Gore. So yeah, away we go! I'll also read these out, I might as well. Your favorite Zine is all abuzz about these mysterious figures tracking people. Could these rumors of a mass surveillance syndicate really be true? You decide to meet up with a friend, Redacted, who is a fellow enthusiast of the supernatural, to discuss this matter. And for no other reason, I mean, a part of this is because I'm doing my own things, so hey, and these are also specific events. You meet up with and compare notes. He is convinced that the rumors are true and tells you a good deal of his research gathered. I'm not sure if you believe him or not, but even if half of what he told you is true, you're overcome with the feeling of dread. So, by look in the code, that's the author's name. It's not, but it's in the file. So, I mean, theoretically, if you were working with custom mysteries, you should be looking at the files. But, anywho, that Sutter Kane, I presume? Sutter Kane? The references? That man across the street has been there the whole time as you exited the diner. You feel like he never took his gaze off you. And of course we fail, but there's no way he was watching me. I'm being paranoid. Still, I can't shake the feeling of uneasiness taking over me. And doom increases because spooky, scary people standing and watching you actually is quite common when you see everything else. Try to heal reason, but of course we fail. 11 charisma roll. I really should have done this on cultist, but it's too late. Hey, 7 perception. Thank goodness something went right. You know what? Monument again. Ask for stamina or 2 funds. We're still gonna prepare, but hey, and move on. If we somehow die again, it'll really depend. But, Holiday Inn. Running as fast as you can, now you race after your marks. You saw the room that they went into, but you hesitate. Out of the corner of my eye, someone's watching me? Knock on the door, why not? There's no response. The man watching me pulls a cellular phone and makes a call. I need to get out of there. Here, it isn't safe here. Yeah. Anywho, I'll let that sit as is. If there's anything else that's wrong, let me know, and I will try to correct it. Max threat level school? Yeah. We'll keep moving on. So about, yeah, usually 6 or 7. I didn't read these out. Why did I not read these? Anywho, we'll continue on. I normally don't, that's why. Only at university did I learn the grim truth. My friend was being found dead in his dorm room. They'll be after me next, and I have to get to the motel room. In downtown. Or next to the school, but there's a lot of downtown mysteries. The grand finale. Oh no! As I approach the motel room, I get a sense of uneasiness. They could very well be visiting me, expecting me. Maybe if I had a crowbar, I could get the crowbar that I decided not to take. Well, just gonna open the door. I prepare to step into the hotel room and dread what I might find. And oh yeah, here comes the crash, baby. I'll try to put it on screen just so you can see it, but I think the game actually closes if I do this, but yeah, just gonna try to put that up. Yeah, oh, that's not full, but listen, I've done what I can. I've done what I can. So, hey, there you go. I mean, it's kind of obvious what the crash would be, but just to show it for posterity's sake, there you go, and the game will now close, and I will now restart the game. So, but yeah, moving onward. This is just for me extracting. Yes, I could have fixed it myself, but yeah. So, also I'm a bit tired right now, so quick play. Who are we this time? Goizo, Exquisite Taste, Character-Specific Ayaka. Character-Specific Ayaka, thankfully. Knowledge, Light, Second, Takshi, Charisma, Dexterity. So we're losing 3 Knowledge, 3 Stamina, and 3 Reason. And hopefully we get Knowledge to 8, maybe? Who knows? Oh, that's right, we're working with Exquisite Taste. Well, I guess we don't get to... No, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna rest. I'm not gonna rest. I'd rather History Club, because we're gonna leave the doctor's office. And, we actually need Monument. Wait, does that mean I do something else? Because, I'm not familiar with the custom mysteries if they give me a free weapon. Or if any of the ones I'm going to take give me a free weapon. But if that's the case, I need to do this. And probably sell as much things as possible. Maybe the empty bottle, but we'll see. Grab this fun, put on some clothes, and you put on different clothes. And let's see what we have on our plate this time. I just have to remember not to do the mysteries that happen to crash on any video. Traversing the trail of a tenacious thief! It's been a long day. Honestly, at this point, with custom music, you really just want to relax and take the rest of the night to rest. Maybe watch a little television. However, you notice that your apartment door is open and the latch is damaged. Carefully looking inside, you find a woman who is quickly ripping down and pocketing everything you found so far in your investigations. Your gasp of shock doesn't escape her attention. She knows she's rightfully busted. She pushes past to you and busts into the hall, taking the evidence with her. Make chase, fool. Bust up the thief at all costs. If you get even one direction wrong, you will lose the thief, so choose carefully. Oh noes, as I get branded and mind wiped. Gosh dang it. But anywho. Hey, let's go downtown. But, yeah, let's prepare. Of course, obviously, the person who uses this, or who made this mod, knows if I am wrong or not, but hey, again, it's my first time going through. I didn't get to test this one as well. Yep, no, strength weapon, and, I guess I just die. So, blah, 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 blah. We have one fun, so it's fine for now, but, oof. If nothing else, then, this lets us know that, well... Yeah, so... Oh no! Failure! Thank you for playing, and that's the mystery. I should have really read those credits out, but... yeah, let's go. So, better get back on the grind. After this screw up, more behind than ever, but I still get 30 experience for it, so hey, did I really lose anything? Also can be a relatively short mystery, and also can be gamed, so there's, like... I mean, yeah. Gamed meaning, yeah, I didn't really lose much, so hey... That mystery question mark is over. That said, but yeah, something I also wanted to mention is, if nothing else, these mysteries let you know that you can make anything you, well, not anything you want, but you can be pretty creative as we move into an abhorrent affair about an awful arcade. The news reported a young man died at the Shiokawa Game Center. The age of the guy, only 16, was enough to garner suspicion. It was how he died that tipped the scales and made you want to investigate. The poor kid died after achieving a high score on an arcade machine called Vor. Reportedly from a heart attack. He was in perfect health, there's just no way he'd drop dead. Something sinister is going on with that game. Being that the kid was underage, his name wasn't reported on the news. To find out more, you have to learn who he is. The students at the Shiokawa High Gaming Club might know who he is. They're meeting today, you figure you should drop in at the school. as I make sure that I probably should have gotten rid of one of these. I don't know why I didn't. Well, we'll also equip the chalk, and we'll move on. So yeah, those from different fandoms, those from certain followers of, you know, things here and there, or people, or locations here and there, can decide if they want to make mysteries themselves. I mean, your creativity is literally the limit, along with, obviously, game limitations, but I mean, you've just seen 1 to 2 mysteries, and the events that can transpire within can also mean, you know, fun times. You know what? Funny enough, I'm going to do the mansion. I'm not going to believe that we have that many village and seaside investigations in all the custom mysteries total. That said, you know, we're not going to do this. We're missing Doom! Yeah, and I did not enable Monument, but it's fine because Thief was a relatively low mystery. Katenai Sorei Okorosu Sorei O Tanjitsu. That's not the correct kanji. I didn't mean to. They do. Out of curiosity, okay, nothing. Yeah, my Japanese in terms of kanji is need to learn more kanji or vocab basically. But anywho, oh my goodness. Oh, the pain. It's fine. Hasty aid rather than that's stamina damage, but rather than badly bleeding / things. Anywho. Yeah, let's play. Why not? And die. Gain flashbacks. But, you know, 4 is a boring game. Kind of fun, though. The arcade is closing. Better head home. Head home after the arcade closes. That night, when I go to sleep, I dream of the game. You realize subconsciously that the patterns of the various mazes, you know, it might just be possible to beat Akira's high score. It's not that complex of a game to play. Hey, how'd I know his name? I mean, assumably I learned. Press start. If you have time tomorrow after your next investigation, you should stop by the arcade. After all, what's one more game going to hurt? It weren't much for video games, as I'm playing a video game, but something about Vor. It's addictive, isn't it? We should play more tomorrow, ending B. More holes are spreading, by the way, but hey. But yeah, if that flashbacks wasn't if I didn't get flashbacks from just being Ayaka, then it was probably by the mystery, which again, if we ever get more mod power, that might be too much, but we'll see. And mod power meaning the ability to basically code in our own items, curses, statuses, things of that nature, but again, that's a very tall order for the developer. Not saying that they can't do it, it's just they would have to prioritize other things. Anywho, just making sure, so hey, let's go down. Horrendous Hunger of a Hateful Hobo by Haspin. Credits by Elf Collaborator. Another body was found in the old metro tunnel. Another half-eaten body chewed straight through. The tunnel in question was abandoned after the latest seawater flooding. The company maintaining the metro network relocated the line above ground years ago. Since then, has been an infrequent home to a few homeless people, including one man now in center of this story. The police suspects that this homeless man has lost his mind, became a cannibal, and started killing and eating random passerbys. But there's no proof of supporting this theory as of yet. Could one homeless man truly be a cannibalistic criminal mastermind, or is the real story behind the recent murders much more sinister? Is the story behind them much more sinister? The police have found another partially eaten body near the abandoned metro tunnel. A crowd of onlookers has already gathered at the crime scene, and so have I, as Ayaka. I really should get rid of one of these. I'm gonna get rid of flashbacks in case I die to flashbacks. Hushed rumors. I can't make my way through the. Ayaka can't make her way to the front of the crowd and has to simply satisfy herself with the glimpses of policemen. Quite a few people around her are exchanging information about the gruesome murder, though. Perhaps someone knows something interesting? Listen in. Wow, a low roll. The onlookers are eagerly gossiping about the latest victim. You learn a lot of. Ayaka learns a lot of obscure details about the deceased girl, but nothing solid about the murderer. I've experienced. But yeah, if my tense changing and person changing is confusing people, I'll try to stick with that. I'll try to stick to technical, omnipotent third person from now on. I really shouldn't do that, though. I also keep skipping. Ayaka learns that the man's been living in the tunnel pretty much since its closure and has sometimes been seen bothering teenagers whilst drunk, but no one knows his name. Another story she hears is that high schoolers believe a giant worm living in the school sewage pipes is behind the murders? ? So I'll go investigate. So Ayaka will go investigate the school. Toilet stories. The students at the school are sure to be a fountain of rumors and stories, including the one about the quote-unquote pipe worm. Might take some time to find the source, though. Just gotta find the right person and fail. The more Ayaka asks, the more she starts to feel that something's wrong. When she realizes that a pair of senior students has been trailing her since she arrived at the school, she quickly leaves. Bye, Doom. But yeah. Again, you do have to put the work in to do the to make a custom mystery, but I mean, if you've got a few, you'll eventually make do, and you'll eventually find what you're get to the end. But whether or not you can, oh my goodness, I got mine. I should have leveled up first. Anywho, do I want to lose 3 reasons? Sure, why not? Let's level up. Give me Blood Mania! Oh, fine. We'll do Carpenter Hammer because we have strength, so I guess we're just taking 6 stamina and 3 reason, but we'll see. Oh goodness, the ocean's calling me with reason lost. Rancid darkness. Aika wonders if it's a good idea at all. With how dark it is inside, one bad step can send her plummeting into the sewage below, or something even worse. But we don't have a flashlight, specifically. I don't think we can require a light source in general, right? Or is that just part of the flashlight category? Anyway, tried to navigate the sewers. Of course, dexterity and exposed ribs. The trip through the dark sewers and scissors is filled with frequent tripping and falling, leaving Aika bruised and hurting all over with exposed ribs because she fell on a pipe, I guess. And, you know, make it out alive. The mind worm behind the man. Haha! Aika squints, trying to adjust her eyesight to the dimly lit metro tunnel as she steps inside it. She stops in her tracks when she spots the homeless man with a large worm attached to his head? Is it trying to suck his brains out? Get it off him! With my 4 strength. Or Aika's 4 strength. She grabs onto the disgusting worm and starts pulling. The screams of the man and screeching of the worm work in tandem to drive her crazy. But they're cut short when she manages to pry the strange creature off the man's head and tosses it to the ground while losing reason, but at least getting experience. Free at last! Aika wastes no time and stomps the grotesque mindworm in the midsection. Vicious yellow goo bursts out of its mouth and the whole thing squirms and fidgets. She gives it a few more stomps and it comes to a final rest, turning into a meaty, gooey spiral. Aika turns around when she hears a sudden scream. The homeless man is staring wide-eyed at the eldritch being she's just destroyed, and then screaming runs deeper into the tunnel. Aika shouting that she won't hurt him has no effect, and that's the last that she sees of him. Exasperated, tired, and quite smelly, she turns around and leaves the tunnel. It's about time she's had a shower. When Aika returns home, an exasperated neighbor tells her that the police have cordoned off the metro tunnel. She shudders when she hears that there is no mention of the corpse of the mind-controlling worm. Did the police choose not to reveal its existence, or did something else happen? Spooky, scary, but, oh, the pain. No more signal. No, how will we hear about the worm now? Drink this bottle of water, by the way. But yeah, oh my goodness, I keep doing that. I meant to fill the bottle and I didn't. Well, it's too late now. So, into wretched retelling of a repulsive rental. Oh my goodness, the pain. Double insomnia, by the way. The new video rental store in town is all the rage with the local alternative crowd. While offering classic anime and kaiju films, there's also a section for the video nasties, the most depraved horror attractions anyone has ever seen, and recently violence in town is getting out of hand. Could these films really be influencing the youth to become more violent? Are the students really acting more violent? Aika's gonna head to the school and see. I don't think there's really anything else. Yeah, I've already done the police station and stuff, but hey, look at this violent person right here, doing 5 stamina to my face because it's the 4th mystery. Is there anything I can do? I can just arrest her, so let's do that. Because I don't know if I'm going to run into a human mystery. I'm willing to bet money that no one's put in a human boss yet. But that's for good reason, because human bosses tend to be the object of many insta-kills. Handcuffs technically included. None of the students seem any different, but Aika notices a lack of usual troublemakers. They like to hang out on the boardwalk. Maybe she's going to investigate, and she will. But yeah, we'll see. I don't think that's funny. So, the boardwalk vendors deny seeing the usual youth in the area. In fact, it's like they just up and disappeared. It's time to stop messing around. She's gonna go to that new store near the hospital? Spooky elevator. I'm dying, by the way. Let's actually make sure that I'm going to survive somehow. I should. I don't have rest, that's right. Whoops. Well, if I die, I die. We'll equip the box cutter now. Aika finds the place Shiokawa Video Club. It doesn't look any different than any other VHS rental shop, except the fact that it's absolutely packed with customers. She heads inside. The clerk behind the counter watches her as she browses the wares. Yeah, I had my body. Stamina. What do I? Yeah, I have nothing else, do I? The horror section is lit up in a bright green neon, beckoning her to come closer. Aika stares at the selections. Festival of Fear, Perverted Vent Crawler, Hot-Blooded Eye Eels. These films, they're all about Shiokawa, or this city, or this town. City? Town? Yeah, Aika, no. But hey, it's more curses for Aika to use. I did not read the thing. Whoops. Hello. You gonna rent something or not? This isn't a damn hangout, you know. Well, for vanity's sake, buy Skunk Rocker. Aika successfully rents one of the video nasties. The clerk gives an evil grin as he accepts her payment. Enjoy the film, fool! Aika races home with the tape in its plastic clamshell case, waving to Mimi along the way, who's currently dissecting someone. Once inside her apartment, she prepares to watch the film she got. Wait, maybe this isn't such a good idea. Maybe she should invite someone over. Or maybe not. She looks at the tape in her hand. Shiokawa's Scissor Slasher. What's the worst that could happen? She begins watching the tape. In about an hour, she suddenly realizes the mistake she made. Well, about an hour into the film, the screen begins to flicker. The VCR starts making odd noises. Suddenly, in a bright flash of light, of CRT light, she appears. Am I beautiful? Oh, the frames are moving so fast. Also, I think I'm gonna die here. Can I even? Or do I have to do a gamble? Because I know I do 12. Oh, it's a big gamble. This is at least 17. I want to say it's really 18 though. If that's the case, I can technically throw something. Otherwise, I should really just brace and I mean, better than nothing, so I don't die immediately, right? Unless I have. No, I don't have either proc. So let's find out. No. Okay, I'm gonna throw the Carpenter Hammer just to be safe. That means we don't have a weapon anymore, but maybe the next mystery won't be as bad. So let's find out. After Aika defeats the glitched Scissor Woman, she ejects the cursed tape from the VCR. She immediately heads downtown to return the damn thing and confront that clerk. However, when she enters the Shiokawa Square, the video club is gone. She checks around and sure enough, it's just an empty storefront. Is she losing her mind? Nearby shoppers ask what Aika's looking for and gives her confused stares when she says there is a rental store here. Kid, there hasn't been any shops in that stall in 10 years, one man says. Not since the occult library that was here burned down. His words echo in her ears for the rest of the evening as she eats ramen that Koji cooked for her. Defeating the glitched Scissor Woman seems to have made the rental shop disappear for now. Ending A. Death? Don't lose Bath. Okay, good. Blood Mania! Yeah! We're fine now. Kind of. We'll see. It's not guaranteed. I did throw the empty bottle or something, right? Yeah, so... And I still have the box cutter, thankfully, but... Did I do this one? No, I didn't. Depressing drama of a death diary. Oh goodness, hallucinations and flesh. No, that kills me! Well, I'll read this out. Sorry, Haspin, and Papa Celsor, and One Smokehead, and Elf Collaborator. But, and he can confirm that these two teenagers also died of heart attacks, says the police spokesperson, before the police station cuts back to the news lady. Doctors are unsure of how such healthy young people could die of heart attacks, but the school staff announced suspension of physical activities as a precaution. Aika does a little counting. In total, 7 teenagers have met their untimely deaths. Who or what could have caused them? I don't know, because my doom is at max and I'm dead!